Sydney Lord Mayor Clover Moore is casting doubt on the independence of the Australian Federal Police after the agency decided not to pursue an investigation into a federal minister. The AFP announced yesterday it had found no evidence that Angus Taylor had been involved in fabricating a document that he used in an extraordinary political attack against Ms Moore. Political reporter Matthew Doran joins us now from Parliament House in Canberra. Matt, good morning. So why does Clover Moore believe there's an ongoing problem here?
Well, Joe, Clover Moore says that there are a number of questions that still haven't been answered. The first among them, where this document came from. Angus Taylor wrote a letter to her criticising her criticism of the Coalition's climate policies, saying that they would hold more weight if her own councillors hadn't racked up millions of dollars in international travel fees. However, the problem was they hadn't, and these figures that Angus Taylor relied on were wrong. He says, and his office say that they downloaded a document from the Sydney City Council website, its annual report, where these figures were included. The council has a differing view. They say that the only version of the annual report on their website does not show a travel bill in excess of millions of dollars. It more reasonably puts it in the tens of thousands of dollars. Labor had referred this to New South Wales Police for investigation. The New South Wales Police decided that it was a matter for the Australian Federal Police because if any crime had been committed, it would have been a Commonwealth offence and an offence here in the nation's capital. However, yesterday we got notification from the AFP that they had considered the matter and would not be launching a full investigation. Certainly Labor has leapt on this and said that the AFP seem more at home when they are raiding the offices and the homes of journalists rather than investigating politicians. They have also said that the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, needs to counsel his minister about this sort of behaviour. Clover Moore earlier here on the ABC News channel was of a similar view. She said that there are serious questions about how the AFP considered this request, and particularly now that they have dropped the investigation.
For the AFP to say we're not going to investigate further because we don't think it's important, I think is a real failure in their processes. And I think people will question, you know, their modus operandi, really. You know, why do they go after some things and not after others? You know, and you know, some people seem to think that that's, you know, they're pleasing their political masters. And I have no evidence of that, of course, but that's what it's looking like.